Imagine that you're an obstetrician gynecologist like me, and imagine that your patient is 17 years old and she's 20 weeks pregnant. A 20-week baby, if you could see, and it's easy on an ultrasound, is the length of your hand from the tip of your middle finger to your wrist. That's a 20-week baby, head to rump, not counting the legs. But now she's asleep on an operating room table, and you're there to help her with her problem. You walk in scrubbed and gowned. There's your instruments on the table to the right, and the first thing you reach for is a suction catheter. It's a clear plastic tube about this long, and picture yourself putting it up through the cervix into the endometrial cavity and instruct your circulating nurse to turn on the suction machine. And what you'll see is pale yellow fluid running through the tubing into the machine. That's the amniotic fluid that was there to protect the baby. If she were only 12 weeks pregnant or less, that would be the width of your hand or smaller. You could pretty much do the entire abortion with that one instrument. Babies this big, they don't fit through catheters that size.
Right.
So you reach for a Sofer clamp. It's 13 inches long, stainless steel, has rows of sharp teeth. It's a grasping instrument. When it gets a hold of something, it does not let go. A D&E procedure, the way I used to do them, is a blind procedure. You can use ultrasound, but I didn't. It doesn't really add anything to it.
Right.
It's done by feel. And picture yourself taking this big, long, heavy clamp, put it up through the cervix. Be very careful not to perforate the uterus because it's thin and soft. And then just blindly grab a hold of anything you can and pull. And I mean pull hard. And out pops a leg about this big, which you put down on the table next to you. And reach in again, grasp, pull hard. Out comes an arm about the same length, which you put down on the table next to you. And reach in again and again with that instrument and pull out the intestine, the heart and lungs, spine.
Oh, Lord.
Head on a baby that size is about the size of a plum. Again, you can't see it, but you're pretty sure you've got it if the instrument's around something and your fingers are spread as far as they will go. You know you did it right if you crush down on the instrument, white material runs out of the cervix. That was the baby's brains. And now you can pull out skull pieces. Sometimes the little face comes back and stares back at you. Congratulations, you successfully performed a second trimester D&E abortion. You just affirmed her right to choose. You just made what today would be $2,000 cash in 15 minutes.